The Alcázar of Toledo is a monumental stone fortification perched atop the highest point of Toledo, Spain. It is not merely a castle but a structure deeply woven into the fabric of Spanish history, having served various purposes over 2 millennia, from a Roman palace to a symbol of resistance during the Spanish Civil War. Today, it primarily houses the Army Museum and the Regional Library of Castilla-La Mancha, attracting visitors with its imposing architecture and profound historical significance. The origins of the Alcázar date back to the 3rd century when it was a Roman palace, dominating the ancient city of Toledo. Its strategic position, offering commanding views of the surrounding landscape, made it an ideal location for a defensive stronghold. The name, Alcázar, itself derives from the Arabic, Alcázar, meaning, the castle, or, the fortress, a testament to the period of Muslim rule in the Iberian Peninsula. During the 10th century, under the reign of the Córdoba Caliph Abd ar-Rahman III, the Roman palace was transformed into a formidable fortress. As the Reconquista progressed and Christian kings gradually regained control of the Iberian Peninsula, the Alcázar continued to be a significant royal residence. Alfonso VI of Leon and Castile made significant alterations in the late 11th century, and Alfonso X of Castile further modified it in the 13th century, shaping it into the quadrangular structure with corner towers that we recognize today. However, it was during the reign of Emperor Charles V in the 16th century that the Alcázar underwent its most significant transformation, evolving from a medieval fortress into a grand Renaissance palace. The Alcázar of Toledo holds a unique and powerful place in modern Spanish history due to the siege of the Alcázar during the Spanish Civil War. This dramatic event became a central piece of Spanish nationalist lore and remains one of the most iconic episodes of the conflict. In July 1936, at the outbreak of the war, Colonel José Moscardo Ituart, a nationalist officer, found himself besieged in the Alcázar with a mixed force of approximately 1,000 nationalist soldiers, civil guards, and various civilians, including women and children. Outside the walls, an overwhelming Republican force of around 8,000 men launched a fierce and relentless attack. The siege lasted for 70 agonizing days, from July 21 to September 27, 1936. The Republican forces employed artillery, aerial bombardment, and even mining attempts to break the nationalist resistance. Food and water became scarce, and conditions inside the Alcázar were dire. The most famous and enduring anecdote of the siege involves Colonel Moscardo and his son, Luis. According to the widely popularized nationalist account, on August 23, 1936, the Republican forces, having captured Moscardo's 24-year-old son, telephoned the Alcázar. They demanded that Moscardo surrender the fortress, threatening to execute Luis if he refused. While the story of Luis Moscardo's sacrifice became a powerful propaganda tool for the nationalist side, symbolizing unwavering loyalty and heroism, the fate of other hostages held within the Alcázar during the siege, particularly male members of the civil guard, remains less clear and more controversial. After its almost complete destruction in the Spanish Civil War, the Alcázar was meticulously rebuilt, reflecting its historical significance. Today, it serves a dual purpose, acting as a custodian of Spain's military past and a center for regional culture. The vast majority of the Alcázar's interior is now dedicated to the Army Museum. This extensive museum showcases Spain's military history from prehistoric times to the present day, with a particular focus on the period from the 18th century onwards. Visitors can explore numerous halls displaying a vast collection of weapons, uniforms, flags, maps, and artifacts related to significant battles and military figures. On the upper floor of the Alcázar, the Regional Library of Castilla-La Mancha is housed. This modern library provides a vital resource for the region, offering a wide array of books, archives, and cultural programs. Its location within such a historically charged building creates a unique juxtaposition of past and present. Visiting the Alcázar is an immersive experience. Its imposing exterior, visible from almost every vantage point in Toledo, immediately conveys its historical weight. In conclusion, the Alcázar of Toledo is far more than just a fortified building, it is a living monument to Spain's complex and often tumultuous history. From its Roman foundations to its role as an imperial palace and its poignant significance during the Spanish Civil War, the Alcázar has witnessed centuries of change and conflict. Today, as a museum and library, it continues to educate and inspire, standing as an enduring symbol of resilience, heritage, and the interwoven narratives that define Spain.